The late Kenny Rogers, in the movie The Gambler, recorded a song called The Gambler. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. The topic of discussion, all-time tennis great Serena Williams says she's walking away from tennis after the U.S. Open. Let's look into this story and let's talk about it tonight. I'm going to miss that version of me, that girl who played tennis, and I'm going to miss you, the all-time great wrote in Vogue. All-time tennis great Serena Williams on Tuesday said she's walking away from the sport after the U.S. Open, writing that she's in the midst of a transition from the court. In an essay posted by Vogue, Williams said she has never liked the word retirement and that it doesn't feel like a modern word to me. However, she said in no uncertain terms that she's about to leave the sport she's dominated for decades. I've been thinking of this as a transition, but I want to be sensitive about how I use that word, which means something very specific and important to a community of people, she added. Maybe the best word to describe what I'm up to is evolution. I'm here to tell you that I'm evolving away from tennis toward other things that are important to me. Williams, who has a 4-year-old daughter, hinted that she wants to grow her family while also bemoaning the societal pressures heaped on women. Female athletes don't get the chances to be like quarterback Tom Brady, who just turned 45 and is still an elite player according to Williams. Believe me, I've never wanted to have to choose between tennis and a family. I don't think it's fair, she wrote. If I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this because I'd be out there playing and winning while my wife was doing the physical labor of expanding our family. Maybe I'd be more of a Tom Brady if I had that opportunity. She added, but I'm turning 41 this month and something's got to give. Williams wrote that she leaned on the advice of her friend and all-time golf great Tiger Woods before coming to this decision. He said, Serena, what if you just give it 2 weeks? You don't have to commit to anything. You just go out on the court every day for 2 weeks and give it your all and see what happens, she wrote. Leaving the sport she loves is no easy task. She wrote explaining, the mere thought of hanging up her racket is a tearful subject. But I've been reluctant to admit to myself or anyone else that I have to move on from playing tennis. Alexis, my husband, and I have hardly talked about it. It's like a taboo topic, according to Williams. I can't even have this conversation with my mom and dad. It's like it's not real until you say it out loud. It comes up. I get an uncomfortable lump in my throat and I start to cry. Williams' essay dropped the day after she won a match for the first time this year, beating Nuria Diaz 6-3, 6-4 at the Women's National Bank Open in Toronto. We wish you well, Serena. Thank you. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.